So this is all the wood I got from George, the tree service maple. That one light dump trailer full gave me 3 face cord, or as some would call it, 1 full cord. I stack everything in IBC totes, so I just get in the habit of calling everything a face cord. It's easier for me to count that way. So the plan is to make this entire area a new wood yard. And last night I dropped off some chips I got from my buddy's tree service. So we're gonna start spreading those out. Oops. So it is a little muddy here. We are in spring thaw, and it was nice until we got some snow last night. So my eventual plan is to make this entire area, and where we split the maple yesterday, the woodyard splitting area. Back there is going to be the stacking area. All my IBC totes are going to go there. I got 3 IBC totes full from the maple. I have 7 full in the food plot in the back, where those are just going to live until summertime because it is just too muddy to get them out right now. It's fine, they're stacked, they're covered, so I'll leave them there until summertime, at which point I'll bring them up here and we can stack them here. I think I'm going to have to go 3 wide on the IBC totes to be most efficient, maybe even 4 wide to be most efficient on space used, because I have a feeling that this area is going to fill up with wood fairly quickly. This area that I'm in is actually the area that I cleared last year when I had the mini excavator. So we're gonna put good use to it. I haven't really had a designated spot for splitting wood prior. I would just do it on the lawn, and then when I was done, I would just till up where all the bark and stuff was and replant grass. Well, I don't wanna do that every year. I wanna make a designated spot for splitting. And I think this year I'm gonna get into some more wood. Now I've only always split for my personal use, and that's about 20 face cord a year. And I feel like every year I'm playing the game of I have just enough wood. I don't want to do that, so this year I'm planning on splitting quite a bit actually. I think a conveyor would be key, because I think what I'll end up doing is loose stacking right into an IBC tote if I had a conveyor. I understand you wouldn't get as much wood per bin, but I mean, that's the price you pay for convenience, and I'm willing to make that sacrifice. So there are some wood chips over there. I have another load that's going to be on the way in an hour or 2 here. So basically all I want to do with those right now is just get them out of the way so the guy can dump the second load. I'm going to go throw the bucket on the tractor and we'll move some of those chips. So these are the chips in question. Nice coarse chips, and my idea for just this first load is just to get them spread out in this general area right here. That way I can get the second load in, again, because I don't want him dumping in my driveway. So get this spread out just in this general area, and then in the second load we'll start working on really spreading them out and making some sort of wood yard. My idea is to have the log truck pull in and then drop logs over here somewhere, maybe in between these 2 trees, so the trees will hold the logs in place. Have the splitter somewhere here, and then if I get a conveyor, and I've been looking all over Craigslist for them, so the right one just hasn't popped up, but splitter somewhere here into the conveyor, conveying it right to where about the camera is, maybe just to the left of the camera, stack IBC totes there and then move them where we just put those other ones, which is right behind the camera. So we'll push these out of the way. We're not going to get crazy with grading or anything like that. We're just making them out of the way. I think we'll get in pretty good shape here pretty quickly. Kubota L4701 bucket, and we got the weight on the back. So I know it's not pretty. I just needed to get the chips out of the way, as I explained. Once I have everything here, I think we'll really start grading it out. And this is gonna make a nice substrate for splitting wood on. It's nice and soft. Won't hurt your feet from standing all day. And then not to mention when I'm cutting and all the bark and stuff like that, I don't have to worry about it. It can just lay on the ground and I'll regrade it, I don't know, every month or two. Yeah, I think this is gonna work out really well. It does dry up over here. So if you're worried about making a muddy mess with the chips, fear not. It does dry. We're just in mud season right now. So second load should be coming in a couple hours. And then once that's here, you know, we can really get into grading some of this stuff out. I can get my box blade out of the back. I don't know if the box blade is gonna work well on mulch or not. I think the box blade might be too heavy, but we're gonna try. Well, the second load of chips fell through. They had an emergency tree job they had to go run to, so can't be mad at them for that. But since we do have some free time, I just put the baby down for a nap. We're gonna see what happens here. I put the box blade on the Kubota L4701, I got the bucket on the front, and I have no idea if this is going to work or not. I don't know if the box blade is going to be too heavy and it's just gonna grab everything and drag it. I don't know. I've never flattened millings. These are millings. This is mulch and or wood chips. I've never flattened wood chips / mulch with a box blade before, so we're gonna do it together. Initial impressions, it's working better than I thought it was going. Honestly, it's working way better than I thought it was. And I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I'm super happy with the way that turned out. pleasantly surprised the box blade worked as well as it did. Now we'll just be waiting on the next load of chips. So the next load of chips, it's gonna dump in the same spot, and I'll pretty much spread it in this area and down. You can see where I've got my burn barrel down there. That's got no chips next to it. So some chips need to go over there. I probably will put that burn barrel on the other side of the ditch I have over there, because I don't want the burn barrel on top of the chips and have some sort of accident when the burn barrel gets too hot. So yeah, chips over here, all the way down up against the creek, and I want to leave the strip of grass here for, I don't know, aesthetic reasons, and I don't want the wood chips up against the shop. So logs will go there-ish, somewhere. Wood chips will come in here, and then we'll get everything leveled out once I have the second load of chips. I think I only need 2 loads of chips. I don't think I'll need any more. This will be enough substrate just to keep things nice and dry and keep your feet from getting muddy during mud season, which we're in. So hopefully the next load of chips comes in the next couple days, and we'll be well on our way to get some logs. We can really start making firewood.